Today we're going to talk about ladder logic as a payload that causes effects in an industrial environment on PLCs. And so ladder logic, for those not aware, is the logic that controls, hey, as I have inputs and outputs, as this PLC is, sensing things and then actuating on the other end, the ladder logic is what actually applies that logic to say, hey, if you see this combination of things on the input side, do this on the output side. When we talk about ladder logic causing malicious actions, it's because oftentimes the ladder logic that you can write to a PLC, it's not authenticated. You can do it to a lot of PLCs. You can write that ladder logic without passwords, without certain things. Newer PLCs and newer industrial devices are starting to add security layers to where it's harder to put that ladder logic. You can add passwords to a PLC. You can do things that kind of prevent ladder logic from being directly written. But if you can manipulate that ladder logic, you can change how that process or how that environment actually acts. For this in OT environments, this means to cause an impact on the environment, you don't have to do what has to be done in a traditional IT environment, to where you're writing malware down, going maybe low in the operating system and doing things. You can just write to the PLC. And if you can live on the LAN that way, you can cause impact to the environment, without having to write some fancy rootkit or other tool. So this is how ladder logic can be used maliciously, and also things to look at as you're threat hunting, as you're responding and securing your industrial environment.